Hello, friends and fam. Jumping back into the session today, episode 7, episode 8. Thanks for watching. Let's hop right in. No wasting time.
Hey, Logan Roy.
Step back,
mind if I
please.
get a quick photo? I'm just a big fan.
Step back.
Big fan. I love your work. I love everything you do. I love all the racism, misogyny.
Right, step off.
No, if they there.
Oh, shit.
You're fucking up. Let's stop.
You getting your eye? Yeah. Okay. Can you open this up, please?
I want no one else over here.
All right, stay back, stay back.
Damn, that was Pierce.
Are you okay?
Fine. Don't get all over me, okay?
Okay. These trust fund YouTube shits. Oh, God. We had a couple of these
I'm
guys.
here, okay? Now, I understand you want me to go through my every thought with you.
I appreciate finally getting a chance to talk through these very major moves you're considering, yes.
We've become aware of some very desirable assets that are available.
A block of local TV stations, highly undervalued.
TV. Oh, I remember those. We still have one of those in my gym.
Oh, it's so...
The issue here, sir, is that everyone f***ing hates you. You want to push through a massive, politically sensitive buy-up, and I'm reading this over my morning cappuccino. It says your family is a horror show and it's destroying America.
Maybe we should buy this?
Kendall launched a lawsuit against you. You have fired half of your board. Your COO is a joke. Whoa. Bro, that's what people are saying. Who cares if it's true? People say that he's a coked up dauphin that doesn't know shit from Shinola, and that the two of you aren't even talking to each other, which I'm getting a vibe of. Now, I could care less, but even the advanced whispers of this local TV deal have people so mad at you that they're throwing piss at you on the street.
Well, we don't know that it was actually piss.
It was piss.
You want to go on a shopping spree. I trust you, but can we please fix the visual? This is a family business, but the family is f***ed, and it's hurting the stock.
I can appreciate how he talks to Logan, though. How he just does not sugarcoat anything. It seemed that way initially, but he's just like, hey, man, I'm going to tell you how it is. So, okay, so I'm guessing it's been a while, maybe a couple of days since the coup d'etat failed. That's just what I'm calling it. No need to get anal on me at the definition of coup d'etat. But so it's been a while. So Kendall filed a lawsuit off screen. Interesting. Everybody think they're a joke. Valid. Let's go.
Journalist is Leah Lorenzetti.
The piece will be after the turmoil, the coming together at your son's ranch. A family, a dynasty, an American story. It'll be a very compelling package.
What's this shit? Who's this guy, Alon?
Very highly regarded corporate therapist, Harvard Business School, former CFO at a Fortune 500. He just worked with the Sultan of Brunei and the Bolkiah family.
Do they all have to be there? Does the traitor come too?
Well, obviously that's your choice.
But the message, I think, is a family reunited in the desert. A time to reflect, regroup. Family unity is kind of what you're going for.
Yeah.
And frankly, Logan, if you can get Kendall to drop the lawsuit, everything becomes cleaner for us acquisition-wise.
Okay. Well, I'm not groveling. Get Romulus on the phone. Let's do the email.
Hey, Shiv. It's Khan. Listen, did you get this email from Dad about therapy? Because, I mean, this is like, wow. So I just need to check that it's not one of those spam things or something. All right, so call me.
No, I like Gil. People like Gil. He's great. But, you know, I have a sneaky feeling that if he won the election, he'd probably like to line me up and everyone I know and shoot us, you know.
Holy f***, no way.
What?
Where's Kendall?
The big man is breaking down and everyone's invited. Well, not Kendall.
Everybody.
What's he doing? Gotta go.
Mr.
See you
Roy.
there. I need to talk to Kendall.
He's not available.
What do you mean he's not available? What's he doing? Is he playing with his Legos? He's nothing but available.
He isn't here right now.
Well, I know that's not true, so just come on, okay?
He hasn't been here for weeks. I'm sorry.
Bullshit. Okay, well look, will you just give him a message?
No, thank you.
Tell him, no thank you. Tell him to reply to the email, that he has to come. Tell him that, hey, Dad wants...
Not doing okay at all.
No, I don't think he's gonna play ball. He's not talking. No way he's gonna drop the lawsuit.
Okay, that's fine, Roman.
No?
No.
Okay. Plan B. Operation Black Sheep.
He even titled it Operation Black Sheep. Which I'm guessing is Kendall. I'm so interested in her storyline. I have something I'm thinking about where the story will go with her storyline. But like most times I'm scared to even say it because sometimes people don't know how to not confirm or not deny stuff in the comments. So I just keep it to myself because if it's so funny. It's so funny when it happens, but I'm so interested in her storyline, like where it's gonna go, especially with some other characters.
Oh, what time were we doing the pickup?
Do you ever look at Sophie's Instagram? I was monitoring, and one of the older kids linked to that shitty article about you.
What article? I haven't been looking at anything deliberately, Rava.
Kendall Roy ran the streets of New York, sweaty and incoherent, ranting about a coup against his father, but couldn't find his way to the boardroom to start said coup. Is he back on drugs? We couldn't possibly say, but some people are saying that.
Rava, listen to me. Okay, that's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Mm-hmm. It's just that's what you used to say when it was true.
Jesus, I'm not kidding, Rava. I don't touch anything, and you know that. Jesus Christ, come on.
But look, unrelated, this weekend, Iverson's got his test, and if we break his routine, it's going to affect things, you know?
No. Come on.
Please don't get angry.
I'm not fucking angry, okay? I want to see my kids, okay? I'm not on drugs. I'm not touching drugs. I don't use drugs anymore. I'm not on drugs. I'm not on drugs.
Yeah, it's the paranoid rant that's so convincing.
Damn. Lose.
I know your dad doesn't believe you didn't know what Kendall was up to, and he spoke abominably to you. And just for context, do you think it would be appropriate this weekend in a bridge building way for me to be speaking to Logan or no?
Just do what you think is right.
No.
Yeah, sure. I want to have your back, and there's also my back, and you know we're a beast with two backs.
No, I get it. You're your own guy. I won't judge you.
Yeah, sure, I know that.
My back, a beast with two backs.
Welcome to Austerlitz. Thank you. It exists.
Yeah.
Austerlitz? Was this the name when you bought it?
Oh, it was racially insensitive, so I picked a new one. Yeah. Hey, do you want me to show you inside? I'll show you your room.
Hi, Connor. Beautiful.
I know.
Hi, Carolina.
So, son, have you got somewhere for them to set up?
So you're also working?
Just a few folks doing photographs and stuff.
Yeah.
Chroniclers of everything.
Okay, you bet.
Yeah, great place. Plenty of space.
Nah, this ain't therapy
This
for
works.
therapy, man. This is work.
Oh, good.
Jesus Christ, Nate. When someone knows you're in a relationship, whether happily or not, and they like are pushing, it's like, dog. Yes, you the person who's getting pushed on or hit on, you have total agency to deny or embrace it. But yo, if someone is in a situation like, man, homewrecker energy, heavy. What you mean I want you, then on the next text on the team? Boy, you know what you're doing.
We're all gathered here in this beautiful home because there are things to address, and I believe we should address them. I think I explained all around that we'll also have a small celebration of our coming together with photographs tomorrow. Nothing fancy, simple. Anyway, without more ado, let me introduce to you Alon Parfait.
Hi, everyone. I look forward to us all sitting down tomorrow, but I just want to say it takes a lot of courage, and that is not lost on me. I'm very touched.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks. This family's broken, and that has consequences. A missed phone call today, a couple dozen kids lose their jobs in China. Butterfly wings, but bigger, huge wings, like a pterodactyl or the Smithsonian. So, let's fix our wings.
Morning. It is gassed up and ready to go. Your key?
Thank you.
Any big plans while you're here?
Maybe. Patricide. Fratricide.
Sounds like fun.
He's here.
Enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Morning. We're here. You ready to do this?
What?
No, wait, now?
No shit. I'm in a hotel in Santa Fe.
Oh, well, I can't now. I mean, the whole reason I came down here is to do this family thing, and that's today, so...
So?
Can you reschedule?
Pretty f***ing busy. Doesn't look good, turning him down.
Well, obviously I want to,
Come on, Shiv. This is huge.
but I can't right now.
Hey, honey, the pressure on the faucet's moderately intense, so go easy.
I gotta go.
Shiv.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay. You want me to come in there with you? Into the emotional swamp? Huh? Pretty soon I'm gonna be part of this whole genetic carnival.
That's okay.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
Therapy. This way for the therapy.
This is gonna be fun.
You know, I like to begin these things with a little prayer. They f you up, your mom and dad. They do not mean to, but they do. They fill you up with faults they had and add some extra just for you. Now, I always think that's an interesting way to start these things, but what I'd like to know is how you feel you would like to start this. So, who's going to tell us why we are here today?
Where's Kendall, baby?
Does no one want to take a pop at the champ?
And lose their
Can I
job?
just say? I'll start if you like.
Yeah, please.
Everything I've done in my life, I've done for my children. I know I've made mistakes, but I've always tried to do the best by them because they mean everything to me.
Okay. That was great. Logan, do you realize how much power you wield in this room?
What do you mean?
No, he has a lot of power everywhere.
Okay, what I guess I'm asking is, how do you feel about what you just said?
Look, everything I've done in my life, I've done for my children. I know I've made mistakes.
Dad, you can't just use the one sentence.
Well, that's how I feel, Siobhan. I can make this shit up if you like.
Sounds like you already are. I guess where I'm coming from is I'm having a hard time diving in because, honestly, I'm wondering why he brought us here in the first place. Was it for this photo opportunity?
No, of course not. No, I wouldn't have brought you here for a photo and an interview.
Sorry,
no.
excuse me? There's an interview now?
Well, I told you, photo and
No,
interview.
you didn't. What? So this is essentially a publicity event?
It's optional.
Exactly.
There won't be questions.
This is not okay. I have a publicist for this stuff. Con, did you know about this?
I think the picture is okay. I think it's nice.
Rome?
I don't mind.
Of course you don't, a-hole. As long as your father is involved, your tail is between your legs. I like Shiv. She's so smart. She put everything together like instantly, like, oh, da-da-da-da-da-da, because I'm sure all of them, it was making their balls itch a little bit. You know, when they were all calling each other, being like, Logan, therapy, what's going on? So the moment they all sat down and he started yapping there, she's like, yep, this is publicity opportunity, da-da-da.
Thought about the possibility that your children are actually scared of you?
Oh, f*** off. After what they've done to me, f*** off.
Tell me, do you think you will always do what you do?
What, the theater?
Yes, and do what you do for money.
Well, I like my life and, kind of just go with the flow. So, yeah, I think I'll just, slide more over into producing or writing or directing.
I knew a woman in Paris. She did what you do.
Damn.
She was very intelligent.
Oh, thank you.
And do you want children?
I don't know. Maybe one day.
Don't wait. That's all I will say.
No biological clock starts ticking. You could always freeze.
It's a way of putting off life.
Well, I'd like Shiv to freeze. Embryos, not eggs. A little bit of me in the bank. Thought about that?
So much advice. Wow.
You know my friend from Paris who was your way?
Jesus.
She actually was murdered.
Jesus.
It was nothing to do with her being a prostitute. It was to do with a restaurant that went poof.
Those are some intensely personal questions, unprompted, just bam, 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 quick fire. And then the whole she died. Okay, I think this is the first place the show has actually mentioned that she's not prostitute, escort, professional escort. I think one of you clarified that for me in the comment initially when I thought she was just his girlfriend when he was telling her about them being exclusive. But Jesus, those questions, man. Yo. Ma'am, relax with those questions. And then the whole implication of she got killed, but then saying not for prostitution, but because the restaurant blew up. I'm like, what was the point of saying that? But at the same time, I see it as like, it's something some parents do where they just like give you, in their mind, they're not doing anything wrong, but they're just giving you unsolicited advice that may come off like condescending, but maybe in their mind they have no ill will, but still you're like, Jesus Christ, like, mom, dad, relax.
Look, can we go back to our agreement where we put aside our cell phones, just focus on what's going on in this room? Can we do that?
I'm trying to buy a number of television stations.
Okay, but could you do it later?
Fine. Tell me what more you want and I'll dance the dance.
I guess what I want is for you to tell us how you were feeling.
How I'm feeling?
Mm-hmm.
I feel I need to check my emails.
It's not a feeling, Dad.
Maybe don't deny Dad's feelings, Shiv.
Okay, I turned down something huge to be here, and you're gonna tank it.
I'm doing therapy.
I don't think you are.
I am.
Well, now you're denying their feelings, Dad.
Look, what I think we should really have a conversation about is the fact that Kendall's not here. And that's because there are reports of him running around taking drugs. And I, for one, don't know where those have come from.
You don't have to worry about that.
What does that mean?
We're not getting into that today. It's beyond the remit.
I don't really think there is a remit, Dad.
I had nothing to do with those stories.
Do you believe your father?
Honestly, no. I think this whole thing is...
Thank you, Shiv. Keep talking.
He might not have meant to, but no, I don't believe him.
I'm sorry, all right? I'm finished. I'll apologize as much as you fucking like, but I can't get into everything. That's it.
You know, Logan, if I'm asked, if I thought that you participated in this family therapy in an earnest way, I don't think that I could answer in good conscience that you have.
Fine. I apologize. Maybe I'm hungry. I got nothing to hide.
How about we take a break and begin again, clean slate this afternoon?
You know, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
And I think you're better than all of them.
Thank you.
Look, I know that we talked about this before, but I was just wondering if you could, well, would you... I don't know how to say this, except to say that love is a strange and peculiar affliction. It's like a virus.
Boy.
So could you please just stay here for a while? What I mean is that you would have an allowance and you would continue to write and you continue to travel to New York and I would help you build a life in the theater.
Gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah, but we have so many great ideas.
Yeah, I mean, sure. No, we do.
So we could do family, but we could do it different.
We could try.
Exactly, why not? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, I love you.
And I love you.
Jesus Christ. Shiv described him perfectly. You're sweet and I love you, but you're delusional as fuck. And the way he can't even spot her body language, that all of her response to him is not enthusiastic, or it's like darn near like under pressure persuasion-ish. Come on, bruh. Talk about allowance, like giving her everything she needs. You know, homie, don't take this in a like derogatory way, but like homie really went to the strip club and like try to fall in love with the stripper. It's like, dog, she's just working. You know what I mean? She's just working. She got bills to pay. You go to the strip club, like she's feeding you a fantasy. But if you're falling in love with that fantasy, bruh, you're lost in the sauce. like heavy. No matter what you wanna, no matter how many bills you're spraying, bruh. You know, he's so lost in the sauce. Like, she clearly does not want this. And the way he explained the love virus thing, I'm like, bro. Bro, Kendall.
I never did meth. And I'm technically sober, so this is kind of an experiment.
This is sad to watch, man.
There's a thing now that type A's actually can't get addicted, you know, because we are addicted.
You know, if it wasn't for wolves, we couldn't speak. It's from having to tell dogs what to do. We actually had to need to talk out loud, you know, to command them.
You guys, come on. We got a real person. Let's not attack his brain.
We should get some more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe some weed.
Right.
Some oxy, some...
Okay.
Some goodies.
Okay, so you like it?
Experiment successful.
Oh, you want me to
Jump, you fucking pussy. Jump.
Excuse me. There's been an accident in the pool.
What did he say?
What happened?
What did he say?
An accident in
What?
the pool. An
Oh,
accident
jeez.
in the pool.
We don't know if you got a head injury or...
Oh, he just dived in and he hit the bottom.
Did you hit your head?
He hit his teeth.
Well, his teeth are in his head, Connor. It's kind of a central feature.
Alana, it's signed. It's clearly signed. What were you thinking?
Shall I call an ambulance?
I didn't think he'd jump in head first. Hi, Carolina.
Hey, Roman, don't let him go to sleep.
Okay, let's take a look. The bleeding always makes it look worse than it actually.
Jesus is Lord.
Let's take him to the hospital.
Yeah, no. You're okay, man. You're right. Don't. It's okay. You look okay.
You know, it'll be just faster if I take him myself.
Oh, no. Send your guys. Send Colin. We should stay.
No, I really think that I want to help him. I want to make sure that he's not litigious.
Great. And I was about to take advice from a clown who dives headfirst into the shallow end of the pool. And now everyone's f***ing off.
It's okay,
Logan,
I got you.
Roman is here. He's here for the photos, for everything.
Sure, I give good cheekbone.
Okay.
Daniel Malloy.
The acceptable face of the worst family in America.
Yeah, you'll leave us. Stalin in a plaid shirt.
Damn.
Okay. Well, happy meeting.
Well, my family's fucked. I'm not talking to my dad, and my brother's suing my dad.
Sorry. If family isn't right, nothing feels right.
Yeah. And how are you? You gonna go for it?
I'm feeling really good. Suffered some depression last year after everything, but I'm good.
And so, what, you want me to handle the message on that?
No, that's just the truth. Look, Siobhan, I'm not gonna make you do a dance. I'm finalizing. Nate and me want you on the team. What do you think?
Well, I think you're too radical.
I'm not telling you anything you don't know. The good politician, he figures out what people need and then he sells it back to them as what they want.
So, this is a job offer.
Well, yes, but there's an issue.
Well, my name.
One section of my base would be outraged for me even meeting with you.
Yeah, well, that section has nowhere else to go, so. Okay.
Look, if I'm gonna win big the way I want to remake this country for the better,
Ooh, la-dee-da.
I need to spike your father's guns. The papers, the news channels.
Oh, I can't help with that.
No, of course. But I'm gonna go for his throat. Legally, legislatively, hearings, referrals.
Wow.
I thought I should tell you. It'll be ugly.
And how do you know that I won't betray you?
Well, I guess I trust you.
I can work with Nate, but I can't work for Nate. It's fine, it's a preposition thing.
We can figure all that out. The bigger question is, do you want this enough to go to war with your family?
Probably.
Yeah, he's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So?
I don't know. Okay. Okay.
It's a triple threat of badness right now because one, she actually likes the dude she's going to be campaigning for. Two, this dude is going to go after her family, which I think she's not going to mind. She's actually going to enjoy. And three, there's some on the side, or potential on the side, let me say. So there's a dangerous triple threat. Like, there's no way she's not hopping on this. I don't know if she'll hop on all three, but time will tell.
I mean, I told him that he would have to fire you if he was going to hire me, but...
That's fine.
Okay.
For the good of the country.
Right.
My Airbnb has a memory foam mattress. How about we give it some memories?
Ooh, wow. Turn it off. Turn it off. Let's just sit here a minute and so I can think.
I've got a lot of important information in play.
What? Where are you?
I'm in New Mexico.
What?
I realize now.
Are you high?
No, I'm at some guy's house. I mean, yeah, we've been taking drugs, but I'm very clear.
Can you drop me a pin so I know you're okay?
We're okay. There's nothing wrong with us.
Hey, just drop me a pin. I'm not gonna come get you. Just do it now. Are you doing it?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, okay. I'm coming to get you, man.
Are you doing the call?
Yes, I will, but, I'm going to get Kendall. He's here, and he's not great.
Okay, go.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, no, I will. I'll make the call.
Very good, Roman. Very good. He actually cares for his brother. Unless he's coming here to get high too, then you never know with Roman.
Can you offer me a cup of tea? I like what you done with the wolves.
Yo,
Excellent
Chang,
taste.
show me a wolf tattoo.
Do the howl, Chang.
Ow! Wow. Funny and cool.
Yo, this is Chang. Tanner, that's Mac.
That's so great to meet you guys. Let's get out of here. Come on.
You know, I was thinking I probably shouldn't talk to you given the ongoing situation. Apropos of my legal action against you as a board member for your failure to fulfill your fiduciary duty and breach of my employment contract. I don't know, but then I thought, who f***ing cares?
What is this? What is this? What is this? Fucking crank?
We've been having a lot of fun, Mom.
Yeah, it's good.
Yo, seriously, you should try this.
Would love to some other time.
This is low-key painful to watch, man. Not low-key, because, like, seeing right from episode 1, his struggles with his marriage, his relationship, the kids, and seeing how he's, like, tried to convince everyone, including his pissant of a father, that he's sober now, and the way some people keep using his past addiction as a way to come after his integrity or his honesty. And even that last phone call with his lady, like trying to convince her that he's just down and depressed right now, not necessarily high, and her very valid opposition to what he was saying, or like the deny. It's one of those things where if you've been burnt once or twice, 3 times, you don't let yourself even fall for getting burnt the 4th or 5th time. So totally get why she didn't even want to hear what he was saying. But seeing all that and just seeing him just like F it, started with the Smirnoff at the bar, and now he's just full on doing everything, doing crack for the first time. Is it crack? Meth. There you go. Actually getting some respect here for Roman, just wanting to wrap his brother away from all of this as quick as possible.
You know what? Let's get the fuck out of here. Come on. That's enough. I can fix that. Here.
Oh, hey, how's the family therapy?
Well, the therapy was total. He didn't even do it.
You didn't do it?
No, he didn't. Come on.
All right, I'm coming. All right, let's do it.
Hey man, your friend sucks.
That's my brother.
Your brother sucks.
Yeah.
No, he's actually, you know what? He's okay.
Thanks. Our people will reach out to your people.
Hey, Kendall! Tell Bill Gates my computer's f***ed up from all the f***ing updates, man!
Good job,
okay?
Roman.
You're late.
So, what happened with the fake therapy? Any pretend breakthroughs? Any good performances?
Nothing. Our therapist died.
What?
Metaphorically speaking.
He smashed his teeth out in the pool.
Oh my God.
Freud would have had a field day.
Where you been?
I was meeting about a prospective job.
With your father's enemy?
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed.
I keep an eye on things, Siobhan. I keep an eye.
What is that supposed to mean? I mean, I had a meeting. You do whatever the hell you like on everything, forever.
Why don't we chat this over in the morning?
And he has to hear it from his so-called friends on the phone, dripping poison in his ear.
Jesus. Kenny.
Hey!
Christ.
What up, mother? What are we arguing about?
What's wrong with him?
Oh, where do we start? I'm off my nut, folks. Off my nut. Like all the papers said, your dreams have come true. Congratulations.
Hey, just so you know, I think things are good with the launch. I talked to the guy.
He doesn't care, bro. He doesn't even fucking notice. Dad, give him a high five. Come on, he's waiting. Dad?
You do that to me. Evis, I'm on a Senate member who wants to f me ragged. On the same side as those animals that hit me with a bag of piss.
It's my work, Dad. You of all people don't understand
Work?
that.
It's rebellion. Sabotage.
Oh, yeah, of course, because it's all about you. Yeah, not that I might be in agreement with his points about the purchases, or just maybe his whole philosophy.
Philosophy? This is nothing but a miserable, deliberate attempt to undermine my whole business strategy.
You don't have a business strategy, Dad. Your whole business model is based on seducing presidents. You're a really high-class hooker. No offense.
Hey.
Jesus.
It's fine. Yeah, my aunt's an addict. It's been a long day. It's been really nice getting to know you all a bit better.
Night.
Night.
Gotta say, I feel a little bit used today, Pa.
Oh, for f***'s sake.
A little
not you
bit?
too.
Connor, your father has been busy dealing with these two traitors.
Disagreeing with Dad is not treason.
But trying to make one of his biggest enemies president is kind of a fuck you.
Oh, hey, Dad. Dad, I like those stories you planted about me. That was...
He did those, huh?
Yeah. You forced my hand.
There it is.
Yes. And he's lucky, that was all. What you kids do not understand, it's all part of the game.
Oh, it's all part of the game. Come on, everybody. It's a rootin' tootin' super fun game for all the family. Step right up.
You run towards politics to prove that you're your own man. Fine. But that's not principle. You're scared to compete. You're marrying a man fathoms beneath you because you don't want to risk being betrayed.
Jesus.
You're a f***ing coward.
Wow, you are just beyond.
Jesus.
I was born lucky. I'm a lucky person, and you're so f***ing jealous, aren't you? You're so f***ing jealous of what you've given your own kids. You can't handle it. You can't work it out.
If I'd spoken to my uncle like that.
What? What would evil Uncle Noah do? Calling your daughter a coward till she cries? Big man.
Logan.
Logan! Logan!
Boy.
You are a f***ing nobody.
Yeah, I need a breather from all that, man. Jesus Christ. Like, if you guys have seen The Bear, you know the Christmas episode, right? Something about fishes. That's the name of the title. Val and I couldn't watch that episode in one sitting. The amount of anxiety, the pressure, the high tension, family drama, everybody reaching their boiling point. Like, if you've ever had any arguments or anything with your family, like, it would bring it right to the front. And this show, this episode, it's like the amount of trauma that is being poured down, being weaponized, being thrown at each other's face, the truth bombs that are being dropped, things that are very cruel to say, but, you know, some of them have hint of truth in them. Drunk and High Kendall is something. I think it brings all his actual thoughts to the forefront, and he doesn't sugarcoat anything or hide anything in an attempt to be decent or not trample on others. Shiv's situation right now and the step bomb. I think it took me a while to like really figure out the stepmom, because like I'm like, she don't seem like a bad person and all. I think she cuddles Logan and his behavior way too much. She gives him way too much leniency to be a dick, and she finds, from my perspective so far, she finds so much excuses to normalize or rationalize his behaviors. You know, she darn near treats him like a baby. She does a very soft core version of boys will be boys, but in this case, old white rich billionaires will be old white rich billionaires type of way, which I feel like that's her major fault that I've noticed. Like, she gives him a pass, and like when she sees that he's clearly being a dick, she doesn't stand up to him. She kind of finds a way to like soften it, make it palatable. Yeah, everybody's a mess. Everybody's a mess. Like, just from this episode, you can tell years and years and years of like trauma and abuse. Just, and it's so symbolic that their therapist freaking got injured and is out of the picture right now.
Sorry, you know.
No.
Well, you know, it wasn't great. But you had some fun, right?
Yeah.
You had some fun here? Okay. You come back and see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really fun.
Buddy, I'm sorry.
No, don't.
There was just such a drag.
No. It was good fun. It was
Well, you
good
had
fun.
some fun. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Okay.
Bye. Funny, I wanted them all here. But I feel relieved they're starting to go. It'd be nicer when it's just us.
Boy, she finna go too. That simple interaction says a lot. He did go for a swim. Oh my god. What are those scars? I know those are not stretch marks. What you and Marsha be getting into, man? Because the way they brought it up is almost like when maybe you see a character that always wears long sleeves, and then you see them take off their sleeves and you can see cuts in their hands, in their arms, you know? And you're like, damn, like that's a way the story is showing you that they are going through stuff. So they kind of revealed this in a specific way, and I'm like, what's the point of this? Obviously, don't say anything in the comments if it get explained later. Yeah, this episode really cooked, man. That episode be racing up your blood pressure, man. You're like, damn, like the whole thing with him wanting this therapy thing as like a photo op, obviously with the intentions behind it, it of course it went the way it was going to go. And you know, to anyone who don't believe in therapy definitely works if the intentions are right? Because like the therapist said, if Logan, you know, like genuinely wanted to do this and genuinely came there with some vulnerability and wanted to actually fix the relationship, of course some healing would have happened there, some tears would have happened there, some affirmations would have happened there. That was never his cup of tea, you know. And Shiv instantly clocked what was going on. Shiv's flirtatious stuff with Jake, I know we talked about it a few couple of episodes ago, and there was a lot of really helpful comments and different perspectives of that were very informative as well. There were people saying that totally understand what I was saying about how the fan base reacts to a female character having the same flaws as the male character, and how they all carry that whole Jezebel trope and stuff. But then there was also some comments that were also about writers should write women authentically, if they have flaws or not, and staying away from that flaws because of their worried about how the fan base will react is darn near like making like purity whole joint, which that is like even harmful in how you write women, because you don't want to write female characters too perfect just because you want to dodge backlash from, you know, people. Very good comments that I read about all those. Her stuff with the other dude, I mean, it is way too tempting for her not to hop in there. That's why I said when it first started a couple of episodes back. It's like, okay, this is the moment where you take yourself out of that situation. If you genuinely don't want to cheat on your man, don't want to take yourself out of that situation. But obviously her proximity to that campaign that she's now in, her proximity to him, especially when he's laid down the facts that, hey, I want you. I just want you to know, regardless of everything, I want you. So like her keeping herself there, she's making a decision that she wants that. And obviously it happened in the car, and we don't know what else happened there. And her and Tom, I feel Tom comes off dumb, but I feel like when it comes to this, I feel like when it comes to their dynamic, he's not stupid as well. I feel like he knows what's up. And unfortunately, what Logan said was brutal as but I think it was probably spot on. Because I think Jake told her something similar, that the reason why she's with Tom is because like she don't want any surprises, don't want to be disappointed. She knows what she's getting, competition, this, that, and the third. So when they both sat down on their bed after, I'm like, I hope she just tells him and y'all deal with it like adults or go your separate ways, honestly. Like, life is too short to like waste time on things, man. If you guys want to work it out like adults, work on it. But if not, go your separate ways, honestly. But I look forward to seeing how they resolve their relationship. Connor and his girlfriend, I don't think she lasts there long. I think she's gonna stay there for like as long as like it's benefiting her, but I think she has a limit. I think she's already reaching her limit, and I think she's gonna be out of there. Even that last scene of her asking where's the nearest Starbucks, and his response to that is that we have pods. It's like, dude, that's not the point. So like, the point is like her having some independence regardless of you guys' union. But him saying we have pods, it's like, you don't gotta worry about anything else. You're just here with me. And it's like, dude, even though you're Jesus Christ, man, someone needs some independence and some space away. I think this episode did a good job of like, at least for me, I don't know about for y'all when you were watching it initially, this episode put a lot of Marcia's own issues and parts in my view. Her low-key interrogative / condescending / worried about you conversation she had with Connor's girlfriend. Oof. When things got heated at the end of the episode, the way she sided with her husband, regardless of all the faults and everything she obviously knows about him, that kind of gave me another perspective on her as well. Man, so much to talk about. Kendall's sobriety. It's always hard watching it, man. Like, even watching The Wire, Bubs, like seeing characters you love that have done a good job in their sobriety, like seeing them fall back into it because of circumstances and just the cards life is giving them is so hard. Even when he ordered the sparkling water at the bar, I'm like, man, stick with it. Daniel Malloy, man. I think he's wearing lenses here. I think he's wearing contact lenses here. You don't fool us, Malloy. Anywho, therapy did not work.